Hey, how's it? This is the Foundation coming at you with the Cowboys versus Seahawks wild card video. You know who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with the Cowboys. Playoffs is here. Real season has begun. I'll start off with this. Like there's a lot of things going out there that, oh yeah, we're gonna win this game and all that. I'm not gonna say we're gonna beat the crap out of the Seahawks. Oh, would I love that to happen? Hell yeah. But, I just don't see it happening because Seahawks is a very battle-tested team. And they've been to the playoffs. They've been to, they've handed our butts to, they handed our butts to us, a lot of times. But you know what, though? I believe we can win. But hell, we gotta do it, though. And you look at the Seahawks, starting off with their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Why isn't he named in the MVP compensations? Why? Because he doesn't have, all those super, Sports Center, highlights? Or is it because people, when in the past, they gave so much credit to Legion of Boom, the Seahawks defense, beast mode, that every now is like, no. And then yet here he is, being one of the best quarterbacks in the league, doing his thing, and people just go, oh well, he runs around, he makes plays for them, he does this. Yeah, hell, bro, you've been watching him lately. He has one of the prettiest deep passes in the game, where sometimes I go like this, I go, oh man, that's overthrown, and all of a sudden you go, wow, that was right on the money. Wow, okay. But at the same time too, he gets constantly overlooked at. And then, he doesn't have those super talented guys around him. So when, like other quarterbacks, they get the excuse, oh well, he doesn't have this type of talents like other guys have. Well, what Russell Wilson's excuse? You discredit him, and then you go, you don't give him the excuse of having no talent around him. Doesn't have talent. He doesn't have the household talented people around him, and then when you go, well, he doesn't have that either. Then you go, oh well, because he was only good because of his defense. Well, that's not, now you can't use that excuse. He deserves to be mentioned in the MVP conversation. Now they do have solid players. If you're a football junkie, you know all these players. You know these guys that can make plays for them. If you're if you're a fantasy guy, fantasy football guy, of course you're gonna know because you gotta look. But I guarantee you, how many times you overlook those guys? Like a Doug Baldwin, who's been balling for them for years. Tyler Lockett, who's not just a speed demon. He can get past the, and when he get past the defense, and Russell Wilson throws those bombs, you're not going, oh, please catch it, please catch it. He's one of those speed guys that can actually catch the ball. Chris Carson, he's a solid running back. They're one of the top teams if not the best running team in the league. They don't do it with one guy, but Chris Carson is a solid guy. Penny is another. Davis is another guy. They're solid guys. Defensively, of course, they don't have Earl Thomas now, who basically won the game for them against us the last time. And I'll get to that in a second. But they have Shaquille Griffin, solid player, but he's a little bit banged up. But unless they rule him out, he's a damn good player for them. Bobby Wagner, one of the premier middle linebackers in the league. Yes, I know we want to hype up LVE and Jalen Smith and all them, but Bobby Wagner has been a solid player for them. Frank Clark, a great guy. I loved him in the draft. Jaron Reed, another guy I was really hyped about getting in the draft. I wanted to get him in the draft. So they have a lot of solid guys. They don't get the media attention and everything. Now, I'm not going to be lazy and they say, oh, we got Amari Cooper. That's why we're going to win this game. And they lost Earl Thomas. I'm not going to be lazy like that. The reason why I think we can win this game, our defense is damn good. Amari Cooper has made his impact on this team. But then if you really think about it, yes, he has made an impact. He has made highlight plays and all that. But then, until we played the Giants, or not just the Giants, but for most of the time, our red zone offense still struggles. I mean, we score points. We do that a little bit better. But that's been with big plays, It's not like we go methodically down the field and then next thing. I mean, I'm not saying those plays shouldn't matter. What I'm saying is that we've still squandered opportunities when we get into that red zone. We need that stops now. That really needs to stop now. Because Seattle is not a team that you play around with that. You don't let them drag around hang around in this game. You gotta go for that knockout. I love our defense. Jalen Smith, LVE, D-Law, Randy Gregory, Malik Collins, Byron Jones, Cheeto, Xavier Woods, Sean Lee, all these guys. I love our defense. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, let our defense rescue us. If there's a difference between them winning the game and them rescuing. There's a lot of times they rescued us. We made plays in the end, but they kept us in the game. They were rescuing us the whole game. That needs to stop. We need to get down the field, punch them in the mouth, get a score, and then you release those guys against this Russell Wilson team. These Seahawks guys. That's how you do it. This is not the regular season. You don't get 16. This is it. Are we going to be one and done? I don't want to be. I'm not happy just to be here. Just to see our Cowboys go, oh, we made the playoffs. We're division champs. We're repping the East and all that. No. I want more. I want to see more. And that starts by us getting our red zone team right and letting this defense win the game. All right. Mahalo for watching. Paniola boys. And like always, go Cowboys.